Morning, everybody. So, this rooster's in jail. He's been eating eggs. I've been noticing some signs of egg eating. My production's been down. I've been seeing some shells and yolks around. And he's been hanging around inside when he shouldn't be. So, the other day I grabbed him and threw him in here. And sure enough, my egg production jumped right back up. All the eggs are clean, no yolk, no shells laying around. So, he's probably on death row. Been meaning to kill him for a while anyway, because I've got too many roosters here. I got him and that other big one like a couple months ago. I made a video about how I was going to kill the two roosters, and I still haven't done it. So, yeah, he's probably on death row. He's definitely not getting turned loose again. So, yeah, we'll fatten him up in here, and hopefully he didn't teach too many of the other ones the bad habits of egg eating. That can get to be a problem sometimes. Usually it starts in the winter when the eggs freeze, when I don't pick them up in time, and they crack, and then they get the taste for them. In general, if you keep enough good food in front of them and pick the eggs up on a regular basis, it never becomes an issue. But this guy definitely developed a taste for them, because I noticed he'd been hanging around inside the house here all day long, over by the laying boxes, and all of a sudden my egg production went down, and then I started seeing some mess. So, last year also I had a skunk coming in here and eating eggs. I had to get rid of him. So at first I was wondering if maybe I had another skunk coming back. But as soon as I put him in here, in detention, all the egg production jumped right back up. I'm getting about 40 eggs a day right now, sometimes 45. And I've only got about 50 hens, so some of them are pretty old. So that's good. Good production for the amount of birds I got. But anyway. Yeah, so summertime. Can't beat corn and watermelons. These guys love corn and watermelons. They're all kind of full right now, so they're not really frenzying on them. We're getting so much food lately for these guys. They get corn all the time. Sometimes they're getting watermelons. And they get lots of slops. I got the gal that does the fairs and festivals with her mobile food unit, and she's supplying me with a lot of good stuff. And I still got the restaurants that supply me with the farm-to-table plate scrapings, and so it goes farm to table to farm. But, yeah, so these guys are eating good. Sometimes when they're hungry, if I put a watermelon down, they'll rip through that thing in about 2 minutes and turn that rind till they pick it so clean it's transparent. And they'll frenzy on that corn too, but I gave them a bunch of corn last night. And they've been getting a lot of watermelon lately. But these little ones are learning what's good and what's not. There's an art to eating corn if you're a chicken. Pecking it off the cob. See, there's a little one. A couple little ones there getting the hang of it. But they like corn. And this is not GMO corn. This is from the local stand. That's sweet corn. They usually don't GMO the sweet corn. They just breed it. GMO stuff is well, I don't know. I'm wondering about the sweet corn in general. I'm pretty sure that this corn is just old style Silver Queen and bread and butter stuff. I don't think that's GMO. It's just bred to be sweet. But the corn that they make the corn syrup and everything, and especially the feed corn, that's all GMO to be Roundup ready. But anyway, yeah, they like corn, they like watermelons, just like people in the summertime. It's good stuff. So Fun to watch chickens. I had a commenter the other day comment that he liked watching my chickens. And so this goes out to you, buddy. Shout out to, I don't know, I can't remember who it is. You know who you are. But, I'm trying to think of who wrote that comment that he liked watching my chickens. I'll think of it. Yeah, once I shut this off, it'll come to me, or I can go back and find the comment, but I can't do that now while I'm filming, while I'm recording. But, yeah, I've been keeping chickens for 25 years, and, I never get tired of watching them. They're just a lot of fun, especially when, when they free range like this. They're always getting into stuff, and it's a lot of chicken social, whatever you call it, interrelationships and interaction, I guess, between the little ones, the big ones, old ones. You've heard of a pecking order. Well, there's definitely a pecking order. When I first turned these little ones out the other day, they were all getting pecked by the old ladies, the cranky old hens. But they're all kind of figuring everything out now. And it's funny too when you have little ones. People don't realize that roosters are very good dads. The roosters will take care of the little babies, and they'll walk around and show them how to eat and forage, protect them. But in this case, these little ones are all girls, so it's in the rooster's best interest to take care of them, if you know what I mean. This rooster was hatched out in the weeds last year by his mom. Sat out in the weeds and hatched eggs out. He's pretty sharp. He's a real barnyard mix. Most of my roosters are mixes, and I got a bunch of different hens, so they're all mutts. These ones that hatch naturally here. I'm gonna go inside. I'll show you. Got a hen sitting on some eggs too. I'm hoping that she'll be successful in hatching them. Yeah, so this gal here, she's been sitting on eggs for, I think, pretty close now to 3 weeks, so I have a feeling she's going to be having some little chicks soon. A lot of times when they sit in the house here, it doesn't work because the other hens get in there and pester them and try to lay more eggs in there. But she found a little corner here by the old brooder, by the old flat earth chick brooder here. And I'm able to close the door here so the other ones can't get in and bother her. I do have one that comes in from the ceiling up here. They get in, but she hasn't left her eggs. I keep water and food there for her. When they get broody, they don't really eat or drink much, but now I'm hoping she's going to have some little baby chicks for us to look at pretty soon. That'll be exciting for all my flat earth chicken fans. But they're really cute. Most of the time when they hatch here, the mother has to, it's usually, because I get them in the back here where they, watch out, lady. In the back here where the laying boxes are, I get them. They get broody all the time in the laying boxes, and they want to sit. They want to sit in the laying boxes and get broody. But that never works out because the other ones get in there and try to lay more eggs, and then the one that she'll be sitting on, I try, I find a really good one that wants to sit. And starting to rain. And the other hens will get in there, or she'll get up and go out to get something to eat and come back and sit on the wrong eggs in a different box. But when they disappear and they just sit on them out in the weeds is when they usually show up. I don't even know they're out there, because I got a bunch of chickens, so I can't keep track of them all. But they'll show up with a bunch of chicks behind them. That's what happened last year. She hatched out She hatched out 6 last year in the weeds and came strutting in with her little babies behind her. And 4 made it to adulthood, so that's pretty good. Usually they get in trouble, something eats them, or they drown, or, you know. So I got 4 out of 6 last year. But I wasn't making YouTube videos back then. I just started making these videos in March. It's now July, so. Alright, little flat earth chicken chat for you guys. And hope you have a good day. And talk to you soon. Bye now.